Good morning, Susie Cobden. Many of us have heard the saying that reality, that the physical is all an illusion. I just wanted to expound a little bit on that. Everything that we see around us is our consciousness. Now, that's a little bit hard to grasp, perhaps for some, but have you ever seen anything and your consciousness hasn't been there? Have you ever heard something without consciousness? Touched without consciousness? You know, even in our imagination, we say, you know, there are things there that aren't real, but how do we know they're not real? And the thing is, although they may not be visible in the physical, in the mind, they're real, and the consciousness is exploring them. In dream time, even though our physical mind is asleep, our conscious mind, our unconscious mind is there, and that consciousness is what is experiencing what's in the dream. You know, and then we could say, well, we're in the dark. You know, it's pitch black outside and there doesn't appear to be anything here until we bump into something. When we bump into something, that's because we are conscious of it being there. So if we can come to an understanding that it's actually our consciousness that's making all those things real, then it becomes a little bit easier to understand that without consciousness there is nothing, which points to the fact that it's our consciousness that's making those things something. And everything's energy, and it's moldable. Whatever we believe is what that energy becomes. If we believe, you know, that we're sitting on a chair, then the energy we've got underneath us becomes a chair. If we could start to believe something really outrageous, like I'm not sitting on anything, that it's pure energy under me, then if you can actually make it completely believable, you would not see a chair. So whatever we can believe, our consciousness can make happen. And that's how we shape our world around us. It's our beliefs that limit us. So if we can open our mind and believe what we want to believe, then our life starts to change and become what we want it to become. Now, if you are interacting with a special person, maybe your husband or partner, maybe your children, if you believe that they are charming, innocent, loving, then that's what's reflected back to you. However, for that to be reflected back to you, that's what you have to be vibrating in. You know, if you unconditionally believe that they're loving, then that's the energy that you're giving out. If you're saying that they're loving and not really believing it, then you're giving mixed messages. So life is about learning to understand what you're thinking, what your beliefs are, and whether they're serving you or not. And the easiest way to know whether they're serving you is if you think them and you feel great, then they're serving you. And if you think those thoughts, those beliefs, and they don't serve you, then, or you don't feel good, then they're not serving you. So my job as a transformational coach, as a facilitator of miracles, is to help uncover those beliefs that are standing in your way. And it could be around confidence and worthiness. It may be around, society beliefs. It may be around, the beliefs that you've created growing up that, were instilled by your parents, teachers, people around you, society in general. But, often there's beliefs that we think aren't really our beliefs, that they're just part of life. And until we discover those beliefs and overwrite them with beliefs that are serving us, they'll continue. They'll continue as an autopilot belief. When we're acting without being aware, our brain is pulling subconscious beliefs out to act on, to continue the flow of our life. So awareness is the first key to really becoming powerful, to putting yourself in a place where you can actually recognise what you're thinking and change it. Anyway, I've given you a bit to think about. Have a lovely day. It's another beautiful day here, and I'm just heading out. But my love to you all, and I'll see you on the next video.